life hits hard. Every step forward feels like 10 dragging you back. I've seen the deepest darkness, been through hell, betrayed by trust, and worse, betrayed myself. Wrong choices, big mistakes, hurt those closest, shattered trust, wounds that might never heal. My hands feel stained with the blood of my failures. This darkness inside, it consumes, drowning, trapped in a never-ending nightmare. But even here in this abyss, a tiny spark, a glimmer of hope that won't die. Faint, almost invisible, but there. It keeps me going. They say, be optimistic. Trust yourself. Trust God. Even when the world tears itself apart. It's hard, real hard. The pain, the suffering, it gets to you. Makes you question everything. Why keep fighting? Why push forward when there's no end to the misery, but life? It's in the details. Those small moments that make it worthwhile. Sunrise after storm. Laughter between tears. Love that survives the hurt. We live for those moments. A chance to breathe. Feel alive. Even for a second. I let people down. Their disappointment crushes me. Their faces, their voices, and they break me. I want to scream, rip this heart out, show them my sorrow, sorry for the pain, sorry for broken promises, sorry for being less. But apologies. Just words. They don't mend what's shattered. It takes action. It takes change. That's why I'm here, to face this darkness. Walk through the fire. Come out scarred, but stronger. Prove that even in despair, there's a way out. Gotta trust ourselves, believe we can make it. Not easy. Brutal world, chaos, pain, but pure intention. Fight with everything. We'll stumble. We'll fall. But we get back up. Every damn time. That's what warriors do. But sometimes, so hard. Sitting in the dark, tears falling. Crushing weight, can't breathe, air thick with sorrow, regret. Every memory a stab, every thought a reminder of the pain caused, the trust broken. Drowning in my own mistakes, can't find the surface. But even then, a tiny voice, whispering it's not the end, turn things around, barely audible, drowned out by despair. But it's there, gotta hold on. That fragile glimmer. Hope. I remember their faces. Pain. Betrayal. Haunts me. Keeps me awake. Want to go back. Change the past. Undo the harm. But life doesn't work that way. No reset. No second chance for a first impression. All I can do? Move forward. One painful step. Try to make amends. Long, hard road. Obstacles. Setbacks. But the only way. Can't change the past, shape the future, maybe, just maybe, living with integrity, with purpose, heal some wounds. Then there are the days, pointless, consumed by guilt, sorrow, no way out, trapped in darkness, no light. In those moments, dig deep, find that inner strength, hold on to faith, trust, the plan. Even when unseen, one foot in front of the other, even when it breaks you. As long as you move, you're alive, still fighting, still hope. I've seen my worst, terrifying, but also what I'm capable of. When I choose to fight, rise above mistakes. Not easy, never will be. Road to redemption. Tears, sweat, blood. But worth it. A chance for better. To make things right. To be who I want to be. A 1,000-mile journey starts with one step. So, here I am, at the edge, ready to take it. Not easy, necessary, for myself, for those I hurt, for everyone who believes. This is my fight, not backing down, not now, not ever. I've seen hell, come back, faced my demons, still standing, barely, but here. If I can, so can you. We all have that strength, that fire, won't be extinguished. Keeps us alive, drives us forward, even when the world falls apart. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry for the mistakes. Sorry for the hurt, but grateful. Grateful for lessons, strength in darkness. Without pain, without struggle, I wouldn't be me. Wouldn't have the fire to keep fighting. Keep believing. Life's a twisted journey. Pain, suffering, but also beauty, hope. Gotta hold on, cling to it. Because in the end, that's what makes it worthwhile. The hope, the belief. No matter how dark, there's always a way out. Stand with me. Fight with me. Face this darkness together. Come out stronger. We owe it to ourselves, to those we hurt, to those who believe. Let's make it real. Let's make it hard. And let's make it through together. Man, life, it really throws punches, doesn't it? Feels like for every inch forward, there's a mile pulling you back down. I've seen the bottom, been dragged through the dirt, felt the sting of betrayal from those I trusted, and the deeper cut of betraying myself. Yeah, I messed up. Big time. Hurt people who mattered. Broke things that might never mend. Sometimes, I look at my hands, and all I see is the stain of what I've done. This darkness inside, it just wants to swallow everything whole. Makes you feel like you're underwater, trapped in a nightmare that never ends. But even in that deep, dark place, there's a little flicker. A stubborn bit of hope that refuses to go out. It's quiet, almost invisible, but it's there. And somehow, that's enough to keep going. They say you gotta be optimistic, right? Trust yourself. Trust something bigger. Even when everything around you is falling apart. It's hard, though. So damn hard. The pain, the weight of it, it gets inside you, makes you question everything. Why even try? Why keep pushing when it feels like there's just more pain waiting? But then, there are those little things. The way the light catches after a storm. A sudden laugh that breaks through the sadness. A love that somehow bends but doesn't break. Maybe that's what it's all about. Those tiny breaths of something real, something alive, even if it's just for a moment. I know I've let them down. The weight of their disappointment, it's a physical thing. I see their faces, hear their voices in my head, and it just cracks something inside. I want to scream it out, tear it all out, and show them how truly sorry I am. Sorry for the hurt, for the broken promises, for not being who they needed me to be. But sorry, it's just a word, isn't it? Words don't fix what's broken. It takes doing. It takes being different. And that's what this is about now. Facing that darkness, walking through the fire, hoping to come out the other side. Scarred, yeah, but maybe stronger. Maybe prove that even from the deepest hole, there's a way back up. Gotta believe that, right? Gotta believe in something, even yourself, enough to keep trying. It won't be easy. This world, it's a brutal place, full of chaos and hurt. But you gotta meet it with whatever good you have left. Fight with whatever you've got. Yeah, you'll stumble, you'll fall, but you get back up. Every damn time. That's the only way. But God, it gets heavy sometimes, you know? When you're just sitting there in the dark. Tears you didn't even know were there streaming down, and this crushing weight just sits on your chest. You try to breathe, but the air feels thick with all the bad choices, all the regrets. Every memory is a twist of the knife. Every thought just reminds you of the pain you caused, the trust you shattered. Feels like drowning in your own mistakes. And no matter how hard you kick, you can't find the surface. But even then, that little whisper, deep down, saying it's not over. You can still change things. It's quiet, easy to miss under all. The noise of your own despair, but it's there. And that's the thing you gotta grab onto. That tiny, fragile bit of hope. I see their faces, the hurt in their eyes, the betrayal. It stays with me. keeps me up at night. I wish I could go back, change it all, unmake the bad things. But you can't. Life doesn't give you a reset button. No second chances for a first impression. All you can do is try to move forward, one painful step at a time. Try to make things right where you can. It's a long, hard road, full of things that trip you up, but it's the only one to walk. Can't change yesterday, but maybe, just maybe, living differently, with some kind of real purpose. Maybe that starts to heal some of the cracks. And then there are those days when it all feels pointless, when the guilt and the sorrow just weigh you down so much you can't see any way out. You're stuck in this dark tunnel, and no matter how hard you stare, there's no light. It's then you gotta dig. Find something inside you didn't even know was there. Just hold on to that tiny bit of faith. Trust that maybe there's a reason for all this, even if you can't see it. Just put one foot in front of the other, even if every step feels like it's breaking you. Because as long as you keep moving, you're still here, still fighting, still, maybe, hope. I've seen the worst of me, and it's a scary damn thing. But I've also seen what I can do when I actually try to stand up, to climb out of the mess I've made. It's not easy. It never will be. This road back, it's paved with a lot of pain. But maybe at the end, there's a chance for something better. A chance to finally be the person I want to be. It's a long, long way. And it starts with just one step. This is my fight now. And I'm not backing down. Not anymore. I've been to hell in a way, and I'm still here. Barely. But I'm here, and if I can, maybe, just maybe, so can anyone. We all have that little bit of fire inside. It just takes finding it again. So yeah, I'm sorry. For the mistakes. For the hurt. But I'm also, I don't know, grateful maybe? For the lessons, for finding something in the dark. Because without the pain, without the struggle, I wouldn't be here now. Wouldn't have this stubborn need to keep trying, to keep hoping for something better. Life's a messed up journey, full of pain, but maybe also full of something else, and you gotta hold on to that. Cling to it, because maybe, just maybe, that's what makes it all worth something. That little bit of hope that even when it's darkest, there's still a way through. So, yeah, let's try. Let's just